Let us forget spites and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. I want to welcome you wherever you are to the Dynamic Hour. Again, another opportunity that you and I have to converse. And I want to say to those on Facebook and YouTube, please share the live. Sharing is caring. I want to start off this morning by saying there are some who seek to erase history. There are some who hate the fact that things have happened. We have achieved a lot over the last 1 year. They're bitter, they're angry, and they're out there giving people the impression that nothing has been done, nothing has been achieved over the last period. But thank God, the Grenadian people have access to the internet, access to information. We are not living in the age where you have to go by your neighbor to watch the news or to know what is happening in Grenada. On your phone, on your tablet, on your laptop, on your desktop, you have access to information and you get it on the go. You don't have to wait for later to get it on GBN or get it on MTV. In fact, by the time MTV or GBN bring their news, you already know. That is what technology has done. We are getting this in the now, in real time. So you have some people who are bitter. They're angry. They lost the election and they cannot get over it. So they want to consistently say on radio or social media or television that nothing was achieved over the last how many months. And they want you to believe that. Even if you know that the government of the most honorable Deacon Mitchell paid over $75 million in pension and gratuity to workers who were marching in the hot sun for what was rightfully theirs. The NNP refused to pay that, but the NDC came and paid it. Also remember, Keith Mitchell himself spoke about the paying of the pension and gratuity as being, once he is able to achieve that, it will be his legacy. Well, he never achieved it. The most honorable Deacon Mitchell achieved that within a matter of months in coming into office. That's the honorable Deacon Mitchell's legacy. But the NNP and their pundits still want you to believe that nothing was achieved. Well, it was the NDC who paid the doc salaries that the NNP took away from the hardworking teachers and public officers. The NDC paid that $1.2 million. It was the NDC who came into office and said, let us review with a hope of adjusting the minimum wage. In 11 years, the NNP did nothing to address the minimum wage. In fact, it was only the NDC during Tillman Thomas' time who did something when it comes to minimum wage adjustment. The NNP never addressed that. So the NDC came into office and they decided, let us consult, let us engage the different stakeholders to adjust the minimum wage so you can get a better salary at the end of the month. But the NNP is still saying nothing was done. The NDC introduced the bi-monthly payments, the bi-monthly salary, the twice monthly salary. The NNP said it cannot be done. It's not feasible. The NDC introduced that. The NDC brought that to our Grenadian brothers and sisters in the public service. And we knew it was already happening in the private sector. But the bi-monthly salary payment is a major achievement. You know, before time, people used to come and borrow something from you to make it to the end of the month. Well, they're getting paid twice. At least twice. They cut their salary in half. So you get it on the 15th, half, and you get it on the 30th, half. And in some cases, you're getting it even before. It was the NDC who came into office, and within no time, they sought out, resolve this TAMCC issue. Remember the TAMCC workers, the teachers, faculty, and so on. Even the students, they joined in the protest. They were protesting in the hot sun, beating drums and so on for weeks and weeks under the NNP. The NNP did not resolve that. The NDC came into office, and within a matter of months, they were able to pay the workers all their money and all their fringe benefits and everything that they were fighting for at TAMCC. That was resolved. But still, the NNP is saying the NDC did nothing. It was the NDC who introduced the third phase of the stimulus package, the CES program. The money was there, you know. The money came for the people. The NNP refused to roll it out. The NDC came in and they rolled out $15.1 million in the CES program. So small businesses, medium-sized businesses, they were assisted. Some startups, you know, those that existed and had some difficulties, they were able to get back on their feet again. The NDC did that. But still the NNP is out there saying, well, they did not achieve anything, and what they are doing is what was there. Well, government is a continuum. If, when the NNP came into power in 2013, remember the NNP came into power in 2013, and all the projects that were there in the pipeline or started under the NDC, if they had stopped it, then people would have said, they're stupid, they're dumb. They continued the projects and programs and so on. Yeah, and they took credit for it. The NNP took credit for it. Nazim Burke was able to negotiate as Minister of Finance and so on for some $70-something million in grant and loans and so on. Right? But at the end of the day, NNP came in and they took credit for it. Right? But here it is. The NNP is out there saying, well, the NDC and this and the NDC and that. The NDC reintroduced Grenadian history in schools. Yeah. The NDC came into power and they made pre-primary, primary, secondary, and now they're going on to TAMCC, right? School fees, they remove that. Free access. You getting that opportunity as a parent to send your children to school without paying all the school fees and so on. That's a big thing. You're saving a lot. The NDC introduced TVET in upper primary and secondary schools. They expand that technical and vocational education and training and so on. That's important. The NDC was the same party who introduced the free textbooks in schools. Huh? So you see how they cherish education, how they see education. The NDC gave the nurses $500 honorarium when the NNP was calling them thieves, chicken thieves, and so on. The NDC decided, no, we're going to give them some more money. The NDC only recently negotiated to get back 16.4 million pounds from the 22.99 million pounds that was there. Free money, grant money that the NNP did not utilize, and they caused us to lose it. The NDC was able to go and renegotiate for that and get it back, at least the greater portion of that. But still, the NNP, they're out there saying, well, they have not done this and they did not do that. The NDC inject hundreds of thousands of dollars in the library in St. George's and in Grenville because they want the libraries to come back, modern with the technology in it, so that our students, our children, our people can have access to a public library, at least in Grenville and in St. George's. The NDC put some $30 million back into the economy as cost of living relief measures. Don't forget that. $30 million. The reason why your electricity bill is lower today is because they remove the 15% VAT and put 7.5%. In other words, they half it. They cut it in half. The 15% VAT that you were paying on your bill, they reduce it to 7.5%. But they've injected $30 million in cost of living relief measures. Still, the NNP saying they have not done anything and they have not this and they have not that. The NDC gave 100% concession to the people in the creative industry so that they can survive, so that they can, expand, so that they can do what they're accustomed doing, and even in a more upscale way, a better way. The NDC introduced tax amnesty for the whole year for taxpayers. The NDC is now, well, in fact, our Prime Minister only recently signed with Flow for free access for about 115 or 1,500 families, right? Households and so on throughout the country, where they can have access to internet, and they're even getting a laptop too, a computer, right? Internet, you just have to pay $20 a month. So you have internet and a computer at home. It's a big thing. The NDC introduced the WASH project, where you have bathrooms and, facilities being built for people without. That's a good thing. The NDC only recently signed all those agreements with the workers, public workers and so on. 13% increase, right? In some cases where they negotiated for 2023 already, they got the 4% and the 5%, that's 9%. But it pans out to be the same thing, 13% over 3 years. All right? Only the Public Workers Union that are still pending and Tahoe 51 workers, right? The NDC also renovated and upgraded a lot of medical stations. And we can go on and on and on. They're now working on the new teaching hospital facility. Come on. We see the Saudi Arabia loan / grant, $100 million. Our Prime Minister was able to negotiate for that. We see the fixing of roads and schools and so on. In fact, I want to play for you what is to come for some of the schools, right? St. David, St. Andrew, what you can expect.
Academy is at the most advanced stage in the consultation and planning process. The bid documents have been reviewed and a contractor was selected. A formal announcement and contract signing can be expected in the upcoming weeks. A sod turning ceremony is expected by the for the students and staff of the Grenada Christian Academy Of waiting, the St. David and St. Andrew community can look forward to new schools for the students and staff of the Grenada. After several years of waiting, the St. David and St. Andrew community can look forward to new schools for the students and staff of the Grenada Christian Academy, the St. David's Catholic Secondary, and the St. Andrew's Anglican Primary Schools. The Grenada Christian Academy is at the most advanced stage in the consultation and planning process. The bid documents have been reviewed and a contractor was selected. A formal announcement and contract signing can be expected in the upcoming weeks. A sod turning ceremony is expected by the end of the second quarter of 2023. The St. David's Catholic Secondary School has had severe infrastructural issues during the last few years, disrupting class time among other things. A decision was made to have a new school building. This school will be relocated at Malmount St. David.
Certain areas in the school that have like cracks on the building and stuff, like in some classes. Like sometimes we have certain subjects and then there's not like a classroom for the subject, so sometimes we might have to stay outside on the step or try and fit in another class while they're having their subject.
The St. Andrew's Anglican Primary School on Victoria Street, Grenville, was damaged by Hurricane Ivan in 2004 and later destroyed by fire. Staff and students then used a temporary school facility in Grenville for more than a decade.
Well, first of all, the buildings were leaking. In the old school, the buildings were leaking and bad. Students were getting wet all the time, and it had flooded.
In September 2022, more suitable facilities were erected at Progress Park, St. Andrew, and the school was temporarily relocated at the start of the Michaelmas term while awaiting a permanent home for the school. On Tuesday, May 16, 2023, stakeholders from the St. Andrew's Anglican Primary and the St. David's Catholic Secondary Schools gathered for an update from the architectural firm designing the new schools. These designs took into consideration stakeholders' suggestions and feedback given during the consultation process. Therefore, stakeholders were able to view a virtual school tour of the two proposed structures, and further details were provided by Beston Consulting. Stakeholders from the two schools were also given the opportunity to share their feedback and further suggestions. Senior structural engineer at Beston Consulting, Jade Brown, gave more information.
And we deal in particular with the Grenada Tree Schools project, or the Grenada School Enhancement project. So it was ready to present some work that we would have been doing for the ministry for just over 2 years now. So that would have been all through COVID and through to now. And just we are constantly engaging with the stakeholders, but as the design is getting closer and closer to completion, you find that you want to always get closer with the stakeholders so that when you finish build, they're not surprised. We would have brought a number of conceptual designs to them, which would have shown them the proposed spaces, the sizes of the classrooms, the sizes of the different work areas, and how they interact with each other. What they should expect is exactly what we've agreed to and what we're committed to in our contract with them.
Principals, teachers, a PTA representative, and students who were present at the meetings are both pleased and excited with what they've seen. The feedback was overwhelmingly positive. Stakeholders at the St. Andrew's Anglican Primary School shared their thoughts.
My name is Tillon Mitchell. I am the PTA president for the St. Andrew's Anglican Primary School. I'm pretty excited because I know where St. Andrew's Anglican, where we're coming from, where we are now, and what we're expecting for the future. Overall, I think it's just having the students be in a comfortable area where they can learn and where they can grow and just, evolve.
Mitchell shared what she believes will be a highlight for parents.
Well, first, I think maybe the play area. Just being able to relax in a comfortable area where we know that we are in St. Andrews, in the town, And so just knowing that our children are secured in building, they don't have to go outside necessarily to play or even for games. They have that open area there. We're also looking at the fact that we're going to have a place for agriculture in a sense. We're happy about that too. The sitting area, the sitting arrangement in the classroom, I think students are going to be more comfortable. And in that, learning too will, hopefully will be easier for them. There's so much, just looking at the design today, there's so much to be happy and grateful for. I looked at the settings for the principal's office. I think that to me was really, well laid out. Just the fact that she's able to look over the entire school, or whoever else will be principal after her. It always seems to be the school that is left behind. And I think, just given the opportunity now to have a great school, as Ms. Rodney said again, one of the best schools now in St. Andrews and in Grenada, we really look forward to the accomplishment. The final just stepping into that building is what we're really looking forward to.
My name is Jasper John. I am in grade 5H. I attend the St. Andrews Anglican Primary School and I am 11 years old. I feel they would really love the playing area and the size of the classrooms. Well, first of all, you have more space for them to play around and run around. And in the classroom, instead of they have to be jammed up with other students around them, they have more space to move around and other stuff. Well, the assembly hall, what do you like? It is much bigger and more spacious. Well, they are about to get a bigger and better new school with more space for them to play.
I am Jennifer Rodney Lewis. I am the acting principal of the St. Andrews Anglican Primary School. The design we would have seen before, and we would have made some suggestions as to what we would have liked to see and not see. And we're happy because most of what we would have discussed, we would have seen it been acted upon. And this in itself is good news. They can expect a really modernized school, probably the best on island. It is a school that would be a model school. We have classrooms that would be within the institution that would accommodate the amount as stipulated, 25 classrooms. We have our assembly hall, we have our labs where we'll be harvesting water, which I'm happy about. It would be solar powered. And although we would be in the town area, from what we have seen, it would be nicely seated within the environment. I've been working for 34 years at St. Andrews Anglican Primary School, and we have never enjoyed a staff room. We have never had a lab. We have never really have a gym area, and this in itself is great news. And we would be having, teachers would be happy to have their own classrooms, and we would have a nice play area, we would have a nice assembly hall, and this would be really nice for the persons who would be enjoying the facility, because these are things that we have never seen at the St. Andrews Anglican Primary School. I am happy that this is the final design, and if all goes well, it would be tendered, and we were promised that by the last quarter of the year, construction can start.
My name is Julian Alexander and I teach at St. Andrews Anglican Primary School. Today I was very pleased at the design and the layout, especially having the opportunity to look at the video presentation. We could actually see the size of the classroom, the layout and everything else like that. I was especially pleased with the environmental and the green initiative where we'll be collecting our own water. We have our green space and everything else. So the design is awesome. So I'm looking forward to a really good project when it comes to the end.
Alexander is also pleased with the classroom size and the cafeteria area. She thinks the students will be elated. Looking back at the many challenges over the years, she is relieved.
I'm really happy to know that our time has finally come.
Meanwhile, stakeholders at the St. David's Catholic Secondary School voiced similar sentiments.
My name is Jonathan Regis. I'm in Form 4 and I attend the St. David Catholic Secondary School. My first impression, the school looked very interesting. They made a new design. I also saw that they added a playground. I saw they added a lot of new rooms for the various subjects. I like that it have a basketball court, like a area in between the school. Yeah, I like that it's 3 stories as well.
He also appreciates that there were poles for the national flag and thinks students would gravitate to the playground addition and be pleased with the extra space provided. Jonathan believes the location of the new school is suitable. His only concern was whether transportation to the site would be available, given the distance from the main road. Popular Calypsonian and long-standing teacher at the St. David's Catholic Secondary School, Edison Francis, also known as Teacher Eddie, shared his feelings regarding the development.
Well, from the first time the initial idea was brought forward for the new school, I was elated, especially when I saw the drawings, the initial drawing. Today what we had here is just a presentation, a 3D format, which gives a lot more excitement because you get to see the real, what it would be, the final product. You know, and I'm happy that things have been done because I've been teaching at the school for 22 years. And since I came there, we were talking about a new school. So anything that can be done now to make that materialize, I'm happy. Although, I mean, I won't be there to experience it, but because I'm about to retire. But I'll feel good about it. One of the things that I noticed with the new plan is that you have a whole technical wing. So you have 3 levels, 3 floors. And on one floor, you would have, for example, building and furniture technology, electronics and technical drawing that being done on one floor. Then on the next floor, you would have IT and science being done there. And on the top floor, you would have home management, food and nutrition, and clothing and textiles. So you have a whole wing area for the technical subjects, and that's a good thing. So I'm happy with what I'm seeing.
Member of the Catholic Church Board, Bishop Clyde Harvey, also weighed in on the discussion.
Well, I'm very happy that we've been able to have this presentation because we've been asking about this for the last 6 years. And finally we have it. And we have an impressive presentation, one that generally speaking seems to be meeting the various suggestions that have been made by the stakeholders, particularly in terms of the school community itself. I have a sense of, particularly on the staff side, a certain excitement about the project. But I would really want to see people having a sense within the St. David's community of this as something that they can build together, for instance, whoever the contractor is, to make sure that a certain amount of employment comes to the St. David's community, so that when the time comes to bless the new school, that people of St. David's will turn out in their hundreds, saying to themselves, this is our Catholic secondary school.
With regard to the site, Bishop Harvey notes that some people who had objections to the chosen location have since changed their perspective and are on board with the choice.
From this meeting today, what we expect is that the ministry would send us some sort of formal communication indicating what the conversations, what came out of the conversations. So we would take guidance from the ministry on, how much of the needs could be met and so. And from there, then we would plug that into our design. Of course, the implications of any change could mean some time working to get to the end, but we hope to get to the end quickly. We're pretty much close to having documents that are workable and they could be used as contract documents. So once we get to that point where everybody's happy and the documents are now complete, then it's ready to go out to tender and may the best contractor win.
Once final stakeholder consultations are held in the coming weeks and other official business has concluded, steps to realize the actual construction of the St. David's Catholic Secondary and the St. Andrew's Anglican Primary Schools will begin.
So I'm happy to know that finally we are getting a school of noble worth.
Right, so folks, a lot is happening and a lot will be happening in our beautiful islands or on our beautiful islands, Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique. And let the NNP supporters and that organization call radio programs, call TV programs, and hate. Because all they can say is the government is continuing X or continuing Y. But government is a continuum. It will be foolish for any government to come into power and meet stuff and just stop it. Right? And start something new. No. What you heard from the bishop is that they have been asking for this for about 6 years. But now, the NDC administration, under the leadership of the most honorable Deacon Mitchell, is implementing stuff, getting stuff done. That is what is significant. That is what is impressive in all of this. The NDC is an action-oriented party, a results-based party. They're getting it done. So the NNP, they could call programs and say, well, you know, it was the NDC, the NNP, who did this and who started this and who talked about. The NDC is here now to get the job done. And they are doing so excellently. And I want to commend them. So, folks, they will continue to tell you that nothing was done. But we know that a lot have been achieved. Plenty things were achieved over the last 12 months. And we must feel proud. We must talk about it everywhere we go. At this point, let me just play one or two little promo here for the NDC, because you know, quite a bit will be happening this week.
Sunday, June 25th, it's another first from the NDC. The National Democratic Congress 1 year celebration, and we're doing it for you, the people. It's a $150,000 bingo.
Oh my God.
That is for them yellow people and them. It's for every citizen, any religion, any class. Sunday, June 25th at the National Stadium from 5 p.m. Tickets $60 for one, $100 for two. Feature addresses, entertainment from Solid the Band and top local acts. Come play bingo with your Prime Minister and MPs. NDC 1 year celebration bingo. Sunday, June 25th at the National Stadium. $150,000 in cash and prizes. And remember, this money has no color.
There, very, very good. Go there and support. The bingo. Sunday coming. All right. But before we have the bingo, we have the national address by our Prime Minister.
This is a public service announcement from the National Democratic Congress. The national address by Prime Minister, the Honorable Deacon Mitchell, which was carded for the Grenada Trade Center, will now be held at the Radisson Conference Center on Wednesday, June 21st in Grand Anse from 7 p.m. Reporting on a year of transformational progress. Please join us in person or online on GIS Channels 22, also Facebook and YouTube.
So we're moving forward.
So the national address, don't forget that. Let me get into another promo here for the NDC support group out there in Canada.
Hello, Grenadians in Canada and friends of Grenadians in Canada. This is a special invitation from me, Prime Minister of Grenada, inviting you to join me on the 1st July 2023 at Bellevue Manor for a special evening, a grand gala. Accompanying me will be the Honorable Joseph Andal, MP for St. Patrick West and Minister for Foreign Affairs. The gala is in aim of raising funds to assist us in building a resource center in Grenada. The resource center will be a hub for community activities, for training, for meeting, greeting, and for conventions. So, we invite all of you to come out and join us. Your donation to this event is only $250, and space is limited, so we really do invite you to get your tickets early. I look forward to meeting, greeting, and sharing a meal with all of you as we look to move Grenada forward. I look forward to seeing you on the 1st of July.
Right. So again, that promo from the NDC support group out there in Toronto. All right. So please support and be a part of that. All right. Let me just give you a little update on the weather system out there. There is no need to panic. There is no need to panic, and there isn't this, serious threat to Grenada in particular. All right. So we will be impacted at a certain extent, but it's nothing. There is no need to panic, and go running in supermarkets and shops, buying up this and buying up that. No, there's no need to panic. Just put your preparation in place, or make your preparations. All right, go into preparatory mode, and we'll take it from there.
Welcome back to Brightside on 10 Tampa Bay. We are your hurricane headquarters, and let's take a look. Okay, very active tropics, a lot of bark, a little bite. Okay, at this point, we take a look at our wave off Africa, a 70% chance of development. Yes, it could become a tropical depression, but I'm not impressed with what I'm seeing as it moves off to the west. Not expecting a big deal. Brett, yeah, it's a big deal. We've got a tropical storm in the open Atlantic, but again, not the most organized system. And as it tracks to the west, its window of opportunity is very narrow. Now, the Hurricane Center still has it as a minimal hurricane by tomorrow, and then weakening as it moves toward the islands. And I think that weakening trend is our friend because as the latest models go, and we look at the spaghetti models, we said all along, the farther south the track, the weaker and the more minimal the impact. So it looks like that will hold true, and we'll keep you updated on that track. So it's all about keeping you informed, prepared, and connected, and calm.
Yes.
Keep you updated.
Of course. What is important here is to maintain your calm. Don't run into supermarkets and shops and just buy stuff out. There's no need for that. Right? This system, there's no need for that. In fact, it is very disorganized. Right? Brett is very, very disorganized. So again, there is no need for you to go panicking and shopping like crazy, wasting your little 2 pence. No need for that. All right. Nice. So what I want to do is to give you the next 14 minutes to talk. So if you want to talk, you can speak about anything. The number is 415-4817, 415-4817. So if you want to call, you can. The number 415-4817. That's the number to get on the inside. 415-4817. That's the number to call to get on the inside. If you want to speak about anything, you can. The New York chapter of the NDC, they have 2 activities coming up. All right? They want you to join them. The first anniversary or the first year anniversary celebration party. That's Friday, June the 23rd from 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. That's up to midnight. And they're asking you to come out. Free food, but you have to buy your drinks and so on. Nice music by a popular DJ. So you come out and let's celebrate together at Kim's Place. Kim's Place. All right? That's Kim's Place out there in New York. So they're inviting you to come out and be a part of that. So please join them. Join them at Kim's Place, 517 East 85th Street, Brooklyn, New York, 11236. All right? Join them there. It's important to support the New York chapter and all that they do. So let us take the first call here. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning,
caller.
Kim.
Hi, how are you doing?
Kim,
Yeah,
I
good.
want to say congratulations. Good morning to all the people who's listening. Kim, you did an awesome job organizing that Karakou trip for the people from Grenada to go up to Karakou. Congratulations. You
Thanks.
did an awesome, excellent job, and we are proud of you.
Thanks.
Everybody made it back home safely. And we in the diaspora, we want to say thank you for doing an awesome job.
You're welcome. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Bye-bye.
much. Thank you very much. Again, the number 415-4817, 415-4817, 415-4817. Yes, we had a really good time up there in Karakou, and we went up safely, and we came back down safely, and everybody arrived at their home safe and sound, right? You know how I operate. I will make it happen. Make sure that you get home safely. Folks, it's an open line. The number is 415-4817, 415-4817. And you're free to talk about anything, All right, let's take that call. Good morning. Good morning, caller. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Hi. A good man. You know who is that
Yes,
already?
yes.
A good man. Kim, I want to say thank God for the National Democratic Congress. All those that have worked so hard, even you. I want to take the time up to say thank you, Kim. You have done so much. And you know, we always remember people online in a funeral, and then we always say how good them is, but you still know we don't want to say the bad thing. But no, I want to let you know personally, I appreciate you. I love you as my son. I have great respect for you, and I thank you for all what you have done over the airways to get this into fruition. Thank you very much, Kim. And remember, we always say government is a continuum, but we those kind of forget, because I remember when the Honorable Nazim Burke went and signed for all this project, you know, the Harbour Bridge in Guav, the one under the canal on the side there, and under the canal, under the place in Tongue when you're passing through there.
By the tunnel.
The tunnel, and not the tunnel, that's right.
Ready.
And you know the one going up, that big nice road going up.
Constantine.
Constantine going up, though. I don't forget those things.
Yeah,
but
the one
Grenada
by
have
Decal
short
too.
memory.
Yeah.
A lot, man, a lot. So it's a continuum. So
Yes.
whatever they meet, the money is not ours. The money is Grenada money. We're going to use the money in the treasury to do what we have to do and more. Kim, this morning when I see you show that that project, that new project for St. David Secondary School, I just wanted to cry, because I live to see a lot of things happen, and I say, Lord, even though you take me now, I'm quite satisfied, because I have seen enough already under this new administration. And it is just a mind-blowing to look at this site for the St. David Secondary School. All the naysayers, all the what? The chatters on the street. I don't know who the chatters on the street is anyway. So I don't really care about that. But I'm just calling this morning to say thank you very much, and we continue to walk, and we continue to see Grenada rose from strength to strength.
All right.
Have a lovely day, my son. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, Grenada continues to be on the up, transformation in full effect. Again, the number. All right, let's take that call here. Good morning. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Kim,
Hey.
I want to congratulate you on that trip to Carrick. You know what stood out for me? Is when you pass around the morning to make sure that everybody have transport to go home.
All right.
That stood out for me. That's what you call a leader. Yeah? And we love and appreciate you. And I just want to say congratulations to the NDC, the whole, to Honorable the Commission and the whole crew, and to the NDC family. Let's continue rallying around them.
Plenty
You
love.
have a nice day.
All right. Plenty love. Good morning. Good morning, caller.
Hey, good morning, Ken.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm just calling to congratulate you and the government for the great things that I'm seeing here. And in particularly, my old elementary school, the St. Andrews Anglican Primary School. It's marvelous. And I just want to say, continue the good work. And may God bless you, the Prime Minister, and everybody for what is taking place in Grenada. We are on an upward scroll, and we will get there.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much there. Again, the number 415-4817, 415-4817. That's the number to call, 415-4817. All right? Giving you that opportunity to vent. We still have about 7 minutes left in the program. It's an open opportunity for you to, speak out and speak up. All right? The number is 415-4817. Yeah, things are happening. The NNP will forever complain. They will forever back, ball, scream, make you believe all kind of things. In fact, they're on their programs lying to the Grenadian people about who ain't get pay, who ain't get money on time, who ain't get this on time, who ain't get pension on time. All these things are lies. The NNP continue to just lie to the Grenadian people, and people are actually seeing that. Huh? People are realizing that they're lying, right? So this Tomcat on that program, that NNP program, pushing all those lies, but they're not getting anywhere with it because people realize that they're lying. So let us continue remaining positive. Let us continue talking about the good things that are happening in Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique. And most importantly, let us support our Prime Minister and the team consistently so without ceasing. Good morning.
Good morning,
Good morning.
Cam.
Lower the volume of whatever you're listening to.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, take your time.
Right.
All right, take your time.
Yes. I'm having problem getting you in the mornings. Always have to get it from my sister.
You're on Facebook, right?
Yes.
Right. So what you need to do is to look for Grenada Transformation Agenda Facebook page.
I've been doing that.
Right, but you have to follow the page. Like click follow.
Just keep following.
Click,
Okay.
yeah, no, click follow. There's the word follow on that page. Click follow and like, so then you would get notification.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
got that.
So right. So once you become a follower, so anytime I'm on, you will get a notification and I'm on.
Okay,
All
but
right.
I've been following you. I've been seeing you anyway. Very well. I love it. Love it. Love it.
All right, plenty
Have a
love.
blessed one.
All right, darling. Yes. So once you on Facebook, all you need to do is to click follow. So you're viewing it on the page, but if you click follow, you become a follower. It means that every time I come on, you're going to get a notification, and you like from time to time, like the videos, like certain things on the page. So you're a part of the algorithm. They're going to recognize you anytime I am on. They're going to send you a notice that Kem Jones is on, or the Grenada Transformation Agenda Facebook page is live, right? And YouTube, same thing. Subscribe, become a subscriber. Subscribe to the YouTube page, Vision Information Services. So again, it's important to do that. All right. The number is 415-4817, 415-4817. And to those who pledge their finances for the continuation of the program itself, right, and you have not yet honored that, please try and honor it. Right? So there's a number of people who have pledged their finances. So, I sent you messages and you say, yes, I will pledge this, I will pledge that, $50, $100, whatever the amount. And I look forward to you honoring that. I know sometimes you pledge and certain things pop up and you can't, but try to honor that. Please try to honor that so we can meet our commitments, because it's not easy to keep this thing going. All right. So if you made that pledge, try to honor it. And if you out there and you want to make a pledge to the program, same number you see on the bottom of the video that you're watching me on. For those on YouTube and Facebook, look at that number there. It's my WhatsApp number. That's my straight number. You can actually make that pledge there. You can call me. You can WhatsApp me and we take it from there. All right. Those here in Grenada, just call and we take it from there. All right. So we still have about 3 minutes left in the program for this morning. We will forever remain positive, and we must defend our party, defend and promote our party, defend and promote our government, defend and promote our government. That's important, because the NNP, they're not going to go to sleep. They're aggressive. They're desperate. They want to come back into power, and they would undermine if they have to. They would sabotage if they have to. They would badmine if they have to. They would hate if they have to. They would spread misinformation if they have to. And they have been doing that consistently. So we have to guard against that and put up the defenses. Good morning. Good morning, caller.
Hi, Ken. Morning. How are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
Not bad at all. Listen, Ken, I listen sometimes to that Shaggy nonsense there and sometimes, and I listened to it this morning. And my suggestion to Kit Mitchell, right? That's my suggestion, and I really hope you're listening, is that to call a press conference, go to the different supermarkets every twice a month, and sit down there from 8 to 4, and as people going into the supermarkets, they tell them full of baskets, because everything is poor and vulnerable, poor and only putting costs on us Grenadians, poor. So he have money, he has this rip and scrape us, our country so much. Go in every supermarket twice a month, announce which one is going in. And the people that are going into the supermarkets, as he reach, they tell him full of baskets up. Let it do that until 4.5 years. Let it do that until the election time comes. I'm asking him to do that. If he so love Grenadians, do that. Start in Grenada and then go in Carriacou and PT Magnet. Can have a good day.
All right. Thank you very much. Again, the number 415-4817, 415-4817. We have about 1 minute left in the program. While we are at it, I want to again say to you, you can go on ridebuy.com to get tickets for my first event. Remember, ride as RYDEBUY, ridebuy.com, and you can easily buy a ticket or just sponsor a couple tickets. Once you buy the tickets there, you come, you ain't come, at least you're sponsoring the event. All right? So that's important. I want to encourage you to do that. Folks, we have come to the end of this morning's program. I want to wish you all the best. Have a wonderful day. I'll be back with you in the hub starting from 8 in the p.m. Bye for now.
The proceeding was a paid program. The views expressed